Hey guys. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my god, I can't believe I just did that. Anyway, um welcome. I thought I'd jump on here really quick. I didn't have time to do a whole video like a recorded video and then do all that. So I was like, you know what? I got a short amount of time. I got lots to do, and so I know I have not been here for a minute on YouTube. So I thought I would jump on here and yeah, and say hello and just, trying to make it real quick, which real quick is, never real quick for Alicia. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Anyway, but if you are here watching me, welcome if during this live. If you're not, if you're watching me later, welcome. I'm gonna kind of go over some stuff, and I know, like I said, I know it's been a minute since I've been here. I know this. So, you are more than welcome to leave comment or not leave a comment. And if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. That's it. That's it. I don't know what that voice is from, but I talk weird. I'm weird. I'm just like out there, and I know I have a lot of energy. A lot of energy. So, let me kind of go back. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Alicia, or Miss Beautiful Alicia, as I like to go by. Yeah, I've been here for a minute on YouTube, and it's been a minute since I've been doing a video, since I've gone and done a video on YouTube. My life has changed a lot, quite a bit, actually, quite a bit and stuff. So I just kind of want to go over. So I started my journey like this, kind of go all over the place, I guess. I mostly want to talk about my weight loss and what I'm doing and the things I'm, facing, and my clothes falling off, the normal shit. Oh, sorry. But yeah, I'm not the same that I used to be. So if you used to watch me back in the day, I'm not the same person that I used to be. I'm just saying. And I do have a lot of energy. So hold on one second. So anyway, I want to say I started this journey back in probably like 2012. I think I came onto YouTube on about 2012. It's like 2011, 2012, something like that. So anyway, I think at my highest weight, I'm not exactly sure, but it was pretty much pushing 600 pounds. I was one of those. I was one of those. I don't know what that means. I don't know what one of those means, but yes, I was a very large person. I was a very large person. Don't worry. Like, I don't know. I have a lot of energy lately and now, and it's so weird. Like, it's so weird. But like I said, I started my journey back in 2012, probably, and I came on YouTube, and I was struggling. I struggled for years. I ate for years. I ate everything in sight, and I, ate and ate and ate. And I was trying to get weight loss surgery for at least 2 years. Finally in 2013, I finally got my surgery. I had gastric bypass. I'm just kind of like recapping you guys. I'm sure some of you have been here for a while, but I had gastric bypass in 2013, and it went well. I had an open procedure, so I wasn't able to do it laparoscopic. It sucked. It was awful, but I did it, and it changed my life. It saved my life. I was willing to die on that operating table so that I could live. So people may judge you, and I'm saying this from a place like I understand where it comes from, but people will judge you. They think that you took the easy way out. They think that why couldn't you do this? Why couldn't you, have some willpower? How come you couldn't do that? Because I didn't. Because I love food that much, and I was not willing to give up food because food was my friend. And so I struggled for years. I struggled a long time. I tried and failed, and I tried and failed. I see people who are very large, and they try and they fail over and over and over. And it breaks my heart when I see other people making fun of them, because it is not okay. It is not a joke. I see people going on those shows. It's not easy to put yourself out there. And I want people to know that those shows don't always depict, is that the word? They don't always show everything exactly the way things are. So people can say things however they want. And these shows can make people think that things are one way when they're actually another way. Hello, how are you? So I just have to say that because one of my friends was on that show, and I watched this lady this morning on YouTube, and I watched her whole thing, and she was making fun of her, and she was just saying all this shit about her. And I'm like, look, you don't know what it's like to be that big. You don't know what people at a very large weight deal with mentally. Obviously, there's a reason why we love food the way we do. You know, we all have different reasons. But I have to say, it's really a shame when you want to get on here and want people to join your YouTube family, and you want people to, send you money for being, I don't know, some super something, right? It's a shame when people like that want to get on here and just shame somebody else. Hi, Kimberly. It's a shame when someone wants to shame someone else for their own monetary uh, gain. And I'm like, no. Like, no. You know what? I don't care. You know what? Anybody can judge me. I really don't care. I've been judged from day one, and I don't care. I've been on YouTube a long time. I've shown my skin. I've been in my bra. I've been in my shown all kinds of things that people would never even think about showing. And right now you can see my sports bra strap, and I don't care, because this is why. Because it is not okay to treat somebody less than because they are different than you. Okay? I struggled for years. And yes, I'm very passionate about this because you know what? I haven't came on here for a long time. And I want to just say, I have struggled for years and years and years. And I was with my ex for 26 years. And I just realized something. I realized that he was one of those people who wanted me to eat, wanted me to stay big, wanted me to be like very large. That way he could take care of me. Okay. And I hold nothing against him. He just didn't know any better. I didn't know any better. You stay together with somebody because you think that that's just how life is supposed to be. And I never expected to leave him, because I did leave him 10 months ago. And I never expected that. Like, I never expected to get up one day and say, you know what, I'm done, you're out. Like, it's a little bit more complicated than that. But when you ask somebody to not do something or to do something for so long and they don't listen, and all they want to do is keep feeding you and keep wanting you to stay big, and because they want to be able to take care of you, and that wasn't taking care of me. Like, that wasn't taking care of me. And as much as this person thinks that was taking care of me, that wasn't. By you feeding me and wanting me to eat and wanting me to just continue to gain, that is not taking care of me. Okay? That is not taking care of me. Thank you. I know you have. I see some familiar names. And so that was not taking care of me. That was not making me happy. I was not happy. And I feel like I'm getting loud, but I'm very passionate about this kind of stuff. I'm going to say that right now. I'm very passionate about it because I see so many people being shamed for the size that they are. I still look at myself. I am now down to 290 pounds, I think, 290. And I'm like, oh my God. Hey, Cal. I'm like, oh my God. I never thought I would be there. But I refuse to allow somebody to continue to tell me that they love me by feeding me food. You don't tell somebody that you love them with food. Now, if me making a dinner for my friend or for whatever friend or whatever, if and it's like, oh, I want to make someone a nice dinner. Okay, that's one thing. Thank you. That is one thing. But it's another thing to continue to feed them and feed them and feed them and feed them all through the day, right? You just want them to eat all day long. You don't want them to move. You don't want them to get up. You don't want them to do anything. That is another thing. And I feel like I was in an abusive relationship. And like I said, it's nothing against him, but I feel like I was in an abusive relationship because that is how he kept me, was by feeding me. And I refuse to live like that anymore. And I know it now because I didn't know what I was doing. And all I knew is that I couldn't deal with stuff anymore. Oh, thank you. I literally was to the point where I did not want to spend another day here in this house, in this apartment, on earth, on nothing. I did not want to be here, and I had somebody who has become a very close friend of mine save me. And they don't, like, they know, and because I've told them that they have saved me, but they've said that I've helped them too. So, but I feel like they've helped save me, but I'm what saved me. Like, I'm what saved me, because it was up to me to wake up one day and say, you know what? I no longer want this life. I no longer want this. And after 26 years, this is all I knew, but I was willing to walk away from everything, to be by myself, to be alone, to live by myself, and to just be what I am or what I'm not. Or I didn't know who I was or where I was going or what was going to happen to me. I didn't know if I could survive. I didn't know if I could live another day. I didn't know if tomorrow he would leave and I would be done, ended all. I didn't know, all I knew is that I couldn't deal with alcoholism, drug addiction, feeding me for your own personal gain, to keep me right here, to keep me on that bed, to keep me just away from everybody and everything, And I was always like, oh, I supposedly I talked to other people and I did this and I did that and I did whatever. And that's not how it was. And I decided that I was done and I didn't care. I went and I talked to one of my friends one day and I was like, I can't do this anymore. And they helped me realize that they didn't say anything to me. They were just there, and they helped me realize that I didn't need anybody but myself. And I've never loved myself before. I've never loved myself before, ever in my life. I've never loved myself before in my life. I've always hated myself. I thought I was just disgusting looking. I think I'm always thought I was the ugliest person in the world. Nobody wanted me. So I might as well take what I can get. Well, I was done taking what I can get. I was done. I was like, you know what? Even if I'm like this ugly duckling, even if I can't do this, even if I'm like by myself, alone, in a hole, wherever, I have to start living again. And I feel like I wasted so many years on other people and not on Alicia and stuff. So, and maybe I'm just reflecting because next week is my birthday. On May 15th, I'm going to be 47 years old. And that is killing me. That is killing me. And I know a lot of people are probably like, that's not even old. But for me, I feel like that's old. I feel like I wasted so many years, so much of my life on other people and not on Alicia, that I feel like my 20s flew by, my 30s flew by, and part of my 40s. And I'm like, now I'm just here. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be 47. I'm so old. And I know a lot of people are like, no, you're not old. You don't look old. You don't, none of that. Right. But it's like, it's time to put Alicia first. And that's what I've done. That's what I've done. So I have now, in 10 months or almost 11 months now, I have lost, 110 pounds. I work out every single day. Powering off. Oh, it's my speaker. I work out 6 times a week. And let's see. So I work out 6 times a week. I am now a Beachbody coach. But I don't really do any of that part. I just became a coach so I get all the extra stuff, to be honest with you. But I am doing the program Let's Get Up. It is Beachbody. So I do the Beachbody on demand. I work out at home. I do it 6 days a week. I've been doing it 3 weeks now. Saturday will be 3 full weeks that I've been working out. And it's at least half an hour a day. And I have lost all this weight. My clothes are falling off of me. If you can see, this did not fit me a year ago. This did not fit me at all. So this shirt did not fit me at all whatsoever. It didn't fit me. It just did not fit me. Now you see like this sports bra. Oh, sorry. This sports bra I have on right now. I don't care if you guys see my sports bra. It didn't fit me. It was way too tight. Didn't fit me. You see this? I've been so embarrassed for years over my arms. I would never wear short sleeve shirts. Well, I did for a while, but now it's like I want to look nice and cute and whatever. Okay, look at my arms. This ain't cute, but I don't care because you know what? I turn my arms like this and I realize this is just loose skin. This is just loose skin. Okay, I can see where my arm is supposed to be. This arm, if you guys ever see me in my other pictures and videos and stuff, it was so large. And look at this. This is just, it's like literally falling off of me, right? Like everything is, hold on. Let me show, I'm going to read your guys' comments in just a second. I just want to show you guys something really quick. I want to stand up. Let me see if you guys can see. So this shirt used to be really tight on me. And if you're on my Facebook or Instagram, I think, or TikTok, I've posted it on there. But yeah, I'm just like, yeah, things are very different for me. I work out all the time, but like I said, this was too big. I mean, way too tight for me. And now it's way too big for me, but I just use it as my workout shirt. So, but I do this every single day. I like move. And I know a lot of people ask me all the time, they're like, what are you eating? Like people want me to tell them that I have special, I don't know, there's some special thing that I'm doing, a drink or a pill or something, right? That I'm doing. Like, you want to know what I'm doing? I am doing what people have done for years. You eat less and, calories in, calories out. That's what I'm doing. So I eat very small portions. Now, if you know me, you know that I had a revision in 2018 to the distal bypass. And so they did a distal bypass on me and they also gave me a micro patch. So literally my stomach is this big. It's like 2 inches by 2 inches. And it is still that size because I had them checked last year. And so what I do is I eat small portions. And do I go out to eat? Yes, I do. People ask me all the time, well, what do you eat? I eat whatever the hell I want to eat, to be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you because I'm telling you 100%. What I eat is whatever the hell I want to eat. And I know that sounds like I'm being an asshole, but I'm like that. I'm dead serious. If I want pizza, I have pizza. But guess what? I have 1 piece, maybe 2 pieces sometimes, and then I make myself sick. But I eat 1 piece and I'm done. Like I'm done. I don't need all that stuff. I don't need all the candy and the cookies and whatever. The other day I ate Oreos. I did eat Oreos. Okay. I had 4 Oreos and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I just ate 4 Oreos because I can be fine with 1 Oreo or 1 cookie or a handful of this or a handful of that. I don't need the whole bag, I don't need everything. Or sometimes we eat steak and I have steak and that's all I eat. And no, I don't eat sides and all that stuff. I actually tried to eat some rice earlier and I almost got sick. But like I'll eat steak and people are like, well, where's your side? And I'm like, we just ate steak. That's all we ate. Like that's all we ate, I don't do a lot of bread. I don't do a lot of rice. I don't do a lot of pasta. I love it, and I would love to eat it, but I just can't, you know? Okay. Oh my God, that's how I feel. I literally don't have a life, friends, family. All I do is care for it last. Yeah, well, you know what? And the thing is, Kimberly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I get it. I get it. When you have family, you have to take care of other people. Sorry. And you're taking care of other people, and it's always about other people, and you're just like, oh my God, you got to take care of other people. And yes, if they're kids, if they're children, if they're like that, yeah, of course you have to take care of them. They come first. Of course they do. But you have to realize that, you know what? You're not going to be able to do nothing for nobody else if you can't take care of yourself. Like, you got to take care of yourself. I used to sit here and cry and cry and cry every day. And don't get me wrong, there's some days I still cry like a big old baby. I always say I cry like a bitch because, whatever. But I do. I cry so much, right? Over nothing, over bullshit, like bullshit. But you know what? That's okay because it's my bullshit to cry over. All right? It's my bullshit. And I don't care what anybody else thinks. It's like, if you have a problem with the fact that I'm emotional, I'm crying, I have feelings, I have, like I see what I want and I go for it. And if it doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen. I can't control every part of my life, which before, being fat and being huge, I'm not saying that I'm not fat, because I'm still fat. I'm still fat. I'll always be fat. But I realize now that I cannot control anybody. The only person that I can control is me. Like me. That's it. That's it. I can want other people to do things, but that doesn't mean they're gonna do it. But if you don't find a way to take care of you, and that can be anything. That can be you doing something for yourself, you taking a break by yourself, you taking 30 minutes by yourself, get your nails done, get your feet done, get your whatever, read a book, watch a show, do whatever. Take a day and just Sunday, I sat here and I did nothing. I laid here all day. That's all I did. Better question. Do you feel 47? I don't feel 47. I really don't feel 47. I feel like I'm still in my 30s, honestly. Having no one to talk to sucks. And I don't do live videos. Well, I'm sorry you don't do live videos. And I think everybody should do live videos. And I think that everybody should not care what other people think. Don't get me wrong. I've spent a lifetime worrying about what other people think. And I seriously, I care what people think. And some days I'm just like, oh my God, the world hates me. Everybody hates me. Nobody likes me. I'm the ugliest person in the world. I'm the fattest person in the world. Nobody's going to ever love me again. No one's ever going to look at me again. No one's ever going to say, I love you, Alicia. Like, and not just like in a friendly way. I mean, in a relationship, I don't want to be alone the rest of my life. And that's why I stayed for so long, because I didn't want to be alone. I didn't want like that. Who wants to be alone for the rest of their life? I mean, I guess some people do, but like I didn't. I just want someone to love me for exactly who Alicia is. Like, this is who I am. You either have to accept it or you don't. You like me or you don't. And if you don't like me, like, yeah, is it sad and is it upsetting? Of course it's upsetting, because I'm like, I want the world to like me. Is that realistic? No, it's not. No, it is absolutely not realistic. Seriously. But if you don't learn how to do stuff for you, that's on you, girl. And I'm not trying to be mean. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say it in a mean way at all. But I'm just saying, we have to realize that it is okay to put us first, and it is okay to take time away for us. And if you don't take time away for you, then that is on you, nobody else. Seriously, and stuff. And if that means that you need help, then you need to ask people for help. Like, people don't know what you need unless you tell them what you need. I learned that a long time ago. Hey, Leslie. I do remember you. Um, yeah, I am single, for almost 11 months now. Oh, a lot of people tell me I would make a really good speaker, or they tell me that I should do a podcast or something. And I'm like, I don't know about all that. I just get in my moments. Um, exactly. and most days I'm like that. And Kelly, you know better than anything. I've had some really fucked up people in my life. I've had some really screwed up people in my life who I seriously thought were my friends. And I feel like I have to like take care of everybody else, and I have to put everybody else's needs first in front of mine. But you know what? I realize that now, like, I have feelings, I have needs, I have, wants and everything else. Am I perfect? No, absolutely not. I'm not perfect. I know you are, and I love you to death. You know, but the thing is that I want people to know that this doesn't have to be it. Like, this isn't your life. If that's not what you want, if you're living your life this way and you don't want it that way, then you have to fucking get up and change it. And I'm sorry for all the cussing. I hope they don't take this off YouTube. And I'm sorry for the cussing. I just cuss a lot because that's who I am. But you have to come to a realization one day that it's not about everybody else, and it doesn't matter what everybody else thinks, and it doesn't matter. And if that's not the life that you want to live, then don't fucking live that life. Like, don't live that life. I decided I could have still been in the same relationship. I could have still been miserable. I could have still been just sitting on that fucking bed and just eating my life away. And I'm like, no, you know what? This is not going to happen. So I left the situation. Well, actually, he left because this is my apartment, and he left the situation. And yeah, and we won't talk about where he's living now. I'm just saying, if you know me personally, you've talked to me, you know where he's living. But that's beside the point. But anyway, not here. Don't worry, not here. But beside the point, the thing is that if you want to change, then change. He left, and I spent the next few months losing weight. I ate when I wanted to eat. I didn't have someone doing shit for me. I had to get my big ass up, and I had to do laundry. I had to do dishes. I had to vacuum. I had to clean my house. I had to, like all those things that he used to do. Like, I had to cook for myself. All these things I used to do. I was like, you know what? I gotta realize that I have to do it, because if I don't go take my ass in there and do dishes, then guess what? Nobody's gonna do them for me. Nobody's going to do them for me. Who's going to come over here and who's going to do the dishes for me? Nobody. Yeah. So I had to do everything by myself. So that meant I had to get up. I had to move. I had to do things. I had to do all this stuff. And I started doing everything for myself. And that's how I lost a lot of the weight, is that I was eating a lot less and moving a lot more. So where I'm at now is, so at the time when he left 11 months ago, I was like 400 pounds. Now I am at like 290, and it is insane. This is probably the lowest I've ever been. And I never thought I would get here. My next goal is to get to 250 pounds, and that's going to happen. It may happen in a few months, may happen next year. I don't know. Yes, we do, Kel. But what I do know is that I keep getting my ass up. So when people ask me, what are you doing? What are you eating? I eat whatever I want. I just eat much smaller portions. I don't need to stuff myself. I don't want to be that person who gets to the point where they stuff themselves so much that they can't breathe, they can't walk, they can't do nothing. I walk much faster now. I walk all the time now. I play Pokemon, and I have Pokemon friends. Pokemon Go. And I exercise. I work out. I do the Shanti workout. I've been doing it now for 3 weeks, and it's amazing. And I love it. I love every minute of it. I put makeup on. I get dressed. I do things. I move and stuff. And I do this for me. I do it for me. So I've actually literally had to get rid of 90, I don't know, 75, 80% of my clothes. I literally have to get rid of. I have a huge, I don't know if you can see it right there, but there's a huge black bag, garbage bag. I've gotten rid of one garbage bag full of clothes. Now I have to get another one. But I'm just saying, it only ends for you when you want it to end for you. So if you want to change, then you got to get up and just say, you know what? I'm not having this shit no more. And say it just like that. I ain't having this shit no more. I ain't doing it no more. I don't care. And I didn't care what anybody thought. Everybody hates me. Like, everyone was like, what's wrong with you, Alicia? Why did you do that? Like, you guys are together for so long. You know what? Because I was done and stuff. And I mean, he still says he cares and all that, but I'm never going back to that situation. I will never go back to that situation. I love myself way too much now to ever go back to that situation. And I don't want to have to worry about people in my life. I don't want to worry about I don't want to worry about being with somebody and they're going to cheat on me. I don't want to have to worry about being with somebody and they're going to like, oh, they're going to drink and then they're going to take off and I won't see them for days and who knows, and all they do is want to hurt me, or they just want me to eat and eat and eat so that I don't go anywhere and stuff. And that is not the life that I live anymore. You know what? And I'm not perfect. And I'm not saying that there's anything special about me, because I'm going to tell you right now, there's not. I'm just another person. I'm a Sensi director. I love Sensi. I've been doing it for 2 years now. But this is me. You either take it or you leave it, And I was always so worried about, like, nobody's ever going to love me. Nobody's ever going to want me again. Nobody's ever going to want nothing to do with me. Like, no man's ever going to want me, because that's what I was conditioned to think. And then maybe no one will ever want me. I don't know. Maybe no one will want me. But you know what? That's okay, because I want me. I want me, and that's all that matters. Like, honestly, it's all that matters. So I continue to live my life the best that I know how, and I'm not perfect, and I make mistakes, and I am, like, seriously fucked up in the head and the everything else. But you know what? I get up every morning and I move my ass. And when people ask me, how are you losing the weight? You know how I lose the weight? I get up and I move my ass. And I tell them just like that. I don't have all the luxuries in life. I don't have the gym memberships. I don't have this. I don't have that. But what I do have is I have myself, and I have a capability of getting up. I can dance around the house, which I do every single day. I turn on my music. I dance around. I do whatever it is that I need to do to move. I put on my Apple Watch. I do all this stuff. And you know what? I'm going to continue to do it until I get to my goal. And when I hit 250, then who knows? Maybe I'll have another goal. But until then, you either love me the way I am, or you don't love me at all, or you don't like me right now. Okay. You think I'm a bitch? Then that's fine. You don't have to communicate with me. You don't have to, you don't have to have anything to do with me. That is fine. I'm totally okay with that, because I am not here to please other people. I'm here to please Alicia. And don't get your minds in the gutter. I didn't mean it in the nasty way. I'm just saying. Simplicity little. Oh, love you, girl. You're doing great. You gave your mindset. Oh yeah. I'm a hot mess. But look. I will continue to work on me every single day. But the reason I'm wearing this, this, because this is my workout stuff. Happy Mother's Day to you too. I will talk to you later. I know I'm about to jump off here. I just wanted to come on and just give you guys a little bit of my wisdom and show you guys how my wings are looking these days, But you guys have to keep bugging me. Okay, I need this from you guys. Keep bugging me. Keep messaging me. If you have my number, if you're on my Facebook, if you're on my Instagram, if you're on my TikTok, if you're even on here, you guys have to encourage me to do more videos. I need encouragement to reminders to do more videos, because I love doing videos. And let me know if you guys want me to talk about anything. I don't know. I think I'm boring as hell. I'm just saying. And if you want me to tone down the cussing, I really will try, but it's fucking hard. But just let me around. It's okay. But anyway, I hope that you've gotten something out of this. I just want to show you guys, I've lost over 100 pounds now in like 11 months. And I'm just going to continue to be me. So, all my information should be in the description, my Facebook, Instagram, all that crapola. If you send me a Facebook request and I'm like, don't answer you or don't respond, please send me a message and please tell me that you're from YouTube and you watched my video and blah, 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 blah. Because sometimes I'm like, oh, you a weirdo. I ain't going to do this today. So, and I love TikTok. I'm on TikTok. I'm, all that stuff. So, anyway, I hope you guys have a fabulous day, and please give me some feedback. Please let me know what you guys want to see or hear, or, you know, y'all want me to dance. No, you ain't gonna get me dancing on camera. I'm just saying, I don't do all that. I love you too. It's good to see you. But I am, you know, I'm a hot mess express every single day, and this is how it is. But I have a lot of energy, and I keep moving, and as long as I keep doing that, you know, everything's gonna work out just fine. So anyway, thanks for watching, and don't forget to, like, I would love if you would share my video, and if you would subscribe to me, like if you're not already or whatever. But share my video if you feel like somebody needs to see this. I would love that. And just whatever, you know. And if you have something to say about me or my arms or my wings or whatever, it's okay. It's okay. If you feel like you need to, like, express yourself in those ways, then you be my guest and express yourself about my arms or my face, or that I'm not, you know, skinny enough, and oh my God, look at her, she hadn't lost all her weight and it's been this many years. I don't give a shit. Don't give a shit. So, okay, yeah, re-add me and just let me know, and stuff. And happy Mother's Day to everybody. I hope you have a fabulous day. My birthday is in a week, in a couple days. And so, yeah, I always say I'll be old as hell. So, you know, it's okay. But anyway, guys, I will talk to you later. I got things I got to do, and I've been on here for like almost 40 minutes. So anyway, have a good one. Don't forget to always do something for yourself. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.